What is going on, everybody? Wow, what a week it has been. There are some emotional people in these streets. Today's a special stream, though. We're going to cover Top Shot score. We're going to rant a little bit. I definitely want to hear from all of you, though, in the chat. The Ranty Man is back. And also, we're going to talk to our good friend, My Tandy, aka Phil the Tandalorian, about this idea of his, where I will be collaborating with him to crown a Top Shot commissioner. What will that even mean? Who is even interested in such a thing? We're going to find out soon. So, first of all, I appreciate all of you that are in here. It looks like there's not that many yet, though, so you're going to have a really good chance here. I actually have to change my internet really quickly, but before I do that, I am going to share what you have to put into the chat to get a very quick pack giveaway here. If you want a pack, go ahead and put hashtag simp, and we are going to run this giveaway tool to give away our first pack of the night. As I told you, the early duck gets the packs, and you're going to see these links coming in on the chat to allow you to share the news. So please, all my simps, where you at? Put that in the chat. And I'm going to change my internet right quick, so I might drop off for a second. But you know what? I'm going to play a new video. Here we go. All right, I hope you enjoyed that new clip. And I hope you are all putting simp into the chat, hashtag simp. If you're on Twitter, get your butt over to YouTube, or I think even Twitch might allow for it as well. Get hashtag simp, and we are going to get this going. So let's see, we got 36. What do you say? Let's run it on your mark. 38, hold on. 38, 36, hashtag simp, 40, hashtag simp. We'll give it another couple seconds. Another couple seconds. We'll give a little, every simp loves Roham. Let's give a little Roham clip.
Roham.
All right, where are my simps at? Let's run it. 45 entries. Let's do it. Travis Weaver. Congratulations, Travis Weaver. Please get your information into the chat. And as a reminder, I didn't say it the first time, but to be eligible for these giveaways, you're going to need to make sure you have liked this video and have subscribed to this channel. So, Travis Weaver, please let me know your Top Shot name so I can get that pack over to you. I'm going to, that was just number one pack. We're going to have 14 more. So let's see it. What's your name there, Travis? Please let me know so we don't lose you. Here we go. Travis Weaver 2. Travis Weaver 2. All right. Travis Weaver 2 is the winner of the first pack. Now, we are going to have more packs. Don't worry. We will have plenty, as you know, tonight or today or this morning if you're on the Pacific Coast. But we have a lot to talk about. So I'm really happy you're all here. And I know that you're all, you're begging for those packs like you're a dog and you want those bacon jerky strips. I get it. But we will get back to more giveaways. We have a really full show today because today is a really important day because this last week has been pretty crazy. There have been some people making loud exits. There have been people that really enjoy this new Top Shot score, but I feel like we need to discuss it. We need to get our feelings out there into the open and just figure this out because this is kind of a challenging one. So let's just dive right into it, guys. So the Top Shot score, we were all waiting for this like this was going to be Christmas. TSS as the icons, the profile pictures of people, some accounts, some simps, let's say, or stands, maybe more stands than simps, but some of our stands on Top Shot Twitter who had that TSS logo, and all the people on Top Shot had their TSS logo from Dapper Labs, and we were all like, what is this going to be? What could happen? What could happen? Could this pump the market? Could this be what everybody was waiting for? Is TSS going to fix whatever problems ail Topshot. Scrambled. We had that live spaces, and we got an idea of what this was. And at first, it seemed kind of simple. It was like, all right, well, what you spend or what you have spent is what you get, and that's it. And it's simple now, and hooray! And there was a side of me that thought, well, there's something good about this. What's good about this is that people aren't going to be having to collect random ass players to rise up on their leaderboard to get packs, because the whole idea was collect what you love. I had a stack of Thomas Satoranskis. I'm a Boston Celtics fan. I had a stack of like Terry Rozier and PJ Washington on the Hornets. I am a Boston Celtics fan. Other than Team Hold's video about PJ Washington, I couldn't tell you much about PJ Washington. I don't really have strong feelings for PJ Washington. Why was I collecting PJ Washington? I was collecting PJ Washington because I was trying to get into those pack queues. For me personally, I didn't even care about the team leaderboard. I wasn't going to be at the top of the Charlotte Hornets team leaderboard. I just wanted to get into pack queues so I can get my hands on some rare packs, flip for some dapper, buy things that I actually want. So did I not say Rosier? What did I say? I said Rosier. I said Rosier. Jeez, getting slammed in the comments for calling Terry Rosier, not Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier. You're right. I'm sorry. Terry Rozier. Scary Terry. So anyway, that was what I was doing, and that's what a lot of people were doing. And some of those people wanted to be at the top of their team leaderboards. And we even saw stories of that being showcased from the NBA Topshot Twitter account. And we had Steve on here. When Steve was on here, his nemesis, so to speak, in a friendly term, King Dragon, I believe, King Dragon was scooping up floor S2 like Kem Birch and Pascal Siakam, and he was overtaking Steve on that team leaderboard. What was that team leaderboard for exactly? Why were people spending hundreds, even thousands of dollars to get to the top of a team leaderboard? Well, I don't know. And we didn't know then, and we still don't really know. I think it's important, though, to talk about then. The only thing we really know about getting to the top of your team leaderboard, all we knew was that there were AMAs when people like Roham and Jacob were telling us, teams want to know who their most passionate fans are. And one day, we could even see people at the top of those team leaderboards getting sweated on in the front row, courtside seats. So that was what we thought we knew, right? Of course, there have always been disclaimers. Hey, beta, right? Beta. We don't know what's really going to happen here. Beta.
Beta.
All right, sorry about that. I guess I said beta too many times. But we're in beta, so anything is up for adjustment, right? However, you can't just kind of throw out, get to the top of your team leaderboards because teams want to know who their biggest fans are. This is the future of fandom, and you're going to be sitting on the floor getting sweated on by Pascal Siakam. I don't know, who's the sweatiest player in the NBA these days? It used to be like Patrick Ewing used to be the sweatiest player. I don't know who the sweatiest player in the NBA is, but point is, I'm using the Raptors as an example because that was like the biggest event around team leaderboards was Steve versus King Dragon. So what ends up happening? TSS gets released. And all of a sudden, sets don't get a bonus anymore. Collecting a team set doesn't get a bonus anymore. And to the shock of those who were stacking, including, just off the top of my head, the guy from the Magic who actually got to ask a question during the live stream, the guy King Dragon made a tweet about it, Spine Charmer, who's one of the biggest stands on Topshot as well. These people lost their position from King Dragon, who was, I think, number 1 or maybe number 2 out of, I think, the top 100. And we saw now on Twitter, he was emotional, he was upset, and he is making a loud exit. And I think, will he come back? He might come back, but it made me think of something that Roham said, and I mentioned this last week. When he spoke to LG that time when they had their event, the First Mint event, and he said, I'd rather people were emotional instead of apathetic. But I was thinking about this. King Dragon is not apathetically leaving Topshot. King Dragon is emotionally leaving Topshot. So as much as I agree that we don't want apathy, we don't want people literally to stop caring about Topshot, stop talking about Topshot, we also don't want people making loud exits because they feel so wronged. And I feel like the Dapper Labs is in between a rock and a hard place. However, I still think there are things they could do. I still think that this is kind of early. They're releasing it kind of not fully baked. And there are still things they could do. That the fact that they haven't done it yet, if I'm Dapper Labs, I'm trying to save face as soon as possible. And I'm not sure what that even means. Because the system has completely changed. As people say, the goalposts have been moved. They have completely changed. Sets don't really matter currently, other than airdrops. Series 3 was all about airdrops. That's what we heard. When airdrops began, people started picking up sets. You and I both remember this. People were going crazy buying up all the sets. All the sets were spiking. People were thinking, oh, I got to get my hands on that All-Star Game rare set, because clearly when that All-Star Game comes along, it's going to be crazy. It's going to pay off. Not only that, all these guys are in the flash challenges, et cetera, et cetera. So people were picking up every set that existed. Remember, at the end of the day, this is a collector's platform. What do collectors enjoy collecting? Ask Alexo. Collectors enjoy collecting the complete sets of things. And now the value of collecting those complete sets has completely changed. Before, you were getting a huge pump to your score, but I get it. It's confusing to new people. We're not really at the time of many, many new people currently, but I get it. They are making it easier to understand moving forward. And if you've spent a ton of money on this stuff, you're still going to have that big early adopter, whatever it was, a bonus to your score right now. So the problem is Topshot, Dapper, they need to do something really quickly to turn around the sentiment around collecting, period. Around collecting sets. Set value has to be beyond a couple of airdrops and a private Discord. Because that's where it's at right now. And I don't think that simplifying things is a bad idea. I think it is a good idea. But as John Boy Beats also mentioned on Twitter, they needed to have off-ramped people a little more smoothly. And they didn't do that. And so now people who had huge stacks of S2 players now have huge stacks of trade tickets. Someone brought this up in the live spaces and they said, you know, you totally changed the game on us, and what now? And the answer at that time was, well, that's what that early adopter score thing is for. Because now you have a big inflated Topshot score. But then we go back to the question again. What is the Topshot score for, number one? Number two, what good is this bonus if 90x% of the most devoted Topshot users came here around the peak or before it, right? So let's just call it March 2021. A very large percentage of the community came here March or before. So what that means is you and the thousands of other people that are diehards on Topshot, you all got that bonus. So what good is a bonus if everyone got it. Does it not then negate? It's not therefore giving you any bonus, because who's your bonus in comparison to? Your bonus is in comparison to some new users. I think it was 250 new users last week, let's say. In comparison to those people, you have a big Topshot score. But the point is, by and large, most of the people going to the queues, finishing the challenges, etc., the diehards, the stands probably mostly all got that bonus. So to me, the bonus isn't enough. To me, you have to take a look at a few things and you have to figure out ways to reward these people. So Ryan is saying the bonus amount wasn't the same for everyone. I get that, Ryan. But I still think, and I know that not everyone got the same bonus. I know that. But my point is that if you join the platform, let's call it around the biggest peak of user base growth, which was around, let's call it February, March 2021. You have this like big time bonus because you spent high values, etc., etc. And it's based on what you paid for those moments that were worth way more when you bought them, if you're still holding them, as I understand it, right? So that's why we need to figure out some ways to reward these people that grinded incredibly hard. Did they know what they were really grinding for? No, they didn't. But that doesn't mean they now should feel like they made a terrible decision, because they were just going by what information they had. Tons and tons of people feel really hurt right now because they're huge stacks that they were using because that's how they were told that they could somehow show their fandom to rise in their team leaderboard, which, by the way, I didn't do. So I'm not defending my bags right now, just so it's clear. But those people got crushed. And that's why some people are making loud exits right now, because they don't feel comfortable thinking that the rules can change on them on a dime like this. So Mike says that people were grinding for pack queues. Yes, some people were. Like I was grinding for pack queues. Okay. But some of these people who got really burned, they need something beyond this bonus. Because as I said, many people got this bonus. I know not everyone got the same bonus, just so we're clear. I know that. But many, many people got this bonus. And many, many people who followed the indications to try to get a good pack position or queue position, or just past the queue gate, are now really far down on that list of positioning in terms of Topshot score. I mean, to complain about my own bags, I saw my position drop a lot because I was using the tools, the third-party tools that made this confusing system clearer for me, like Own the Moment and people like that, and John Boy Beats, who said, if you want to get into these rare queues, you have to stack the Timberwolves, you have to stack the Hornets, and that's what we did. Or stack other teams, because once people sell out of those ones. So for me personally, I stacked the Hornets, and then I completed some S2 sets. I had the Bulls, I had the Blazers, and that was my strategy. But in the end, everything got equally changed. So everything, I mean, I don't know if it's really considered a rug, but the changes were drastic in terms of how your score would work moving forward. And I think there are some ideas, though. I think they can save face in a few ways. These are just off the top of my head. Whoa, my glasses. These are just off the top of my head, and there's probably problems with some of these ideas. But one that I saw on Twitter, someone said, why don't you reward S2 moments as 2 trade tickets? That would therefore cause more value for those S2 moments, especially for collectors. Like all those S2 moments are now worth the same as the S3 moments. If everything is a trade ticket, what's the value? It's all just currency to buy more packs. So yeah, that's one idea. S2 moments are worth 2 trade tickets instead of 1. And I think that the people who grinded so hard to be on the top of their team leaderboards, who are now out of the top 100, I think that you have to find some other reward for them. I mean, if you imagine like King Dragon, let's say, he's spending probably thousands of dollars to get to the top of that leaderboard, and he's now just got a bunch of trade tickets. So he should have the option of trading in those trade tickets for those S2s for 2 trade tickets apiece, but he deserves something more. And I don't know, maybe if he's in Toronto, he deserves to get some tickets next season. But something, there has to be something beyond the situation where we're at right now, which the way that I understood it during the Twitter Spaces was kind of like, listen, this is what's good for the platform. I know that there's going to be a lot of people that feel burned by this and feel sour about this. I think sour was the actual verbiage that was used. But this is what's good. This is what we have decided is good for the platform moving forward. And there might be some validity to that there is some that this is a better platform when people are actually buying moments of players that matter. But yeah, you just can't pull the rug out like that. You have to communicate quickly with these people that feel this way. All right, so let me catch up a little bit here. So Mike thinks no one deserves anything and that we're gambling. So although I agree that this is all very speculative in nature and that we are gambling, when you play at the casino and you play blackjack, you know that if you hit 21 and the dealer goes over 21, you win the game. So now let's pretend you're winning in blackjack. I'm going to make a really big bet here, and you push a whole bunch of chips into the middle. The dealer starts dealing the cards, and he says, actually, this time, unless you get exactly 21, I win. And you'll say, well, that's not fair. That's not the rules of blackjack. I can hold. If I get 20 or 19, I can hold. And then if you bust, then I win. No. Sorry. Blackjack is in beta. And these are the new rules today, sir. Are you going to keep gambling? No. So I feel like you gotta take care of the people that basically took your word and put a lot of money based on your word, based on a dream. Yes, it wasn't as clear. Yes, people definitely got ahead of themselves and speculated and just kept buying the same way that people are buying things right now in the NFT world, right? People are speculating right now on these goblins NFTs, for example. It's connected to Yuga Labs. It's connected to Bored Apes. And a free mint is now worth like 0.4, 0.5 Ethereum. It's possible that it's not related to Yuga Labs at all. We're all speculating. Everyone who purchased one of those goblins is speculating. So I understand, but in that scenario, there's literally no verbiage. There's nothing coming from anyone saying that these are the rules of the game with the goblins. But with NBA Topshot, there were rules. There were rules of the game, beta or not. I know Packtrip got a goblin, so Packtrip, for your sake, I hope that they are connected to Yuga Labs. Yeah, so we have this bonus score for 1 year or 1 series. But like I said, if everyone got pumped up from this bonus score, you might go to Live Token and realize, like I did, that you are no better off with this new score. You are actually worse off. And when that bonus goes away, you're going to be even more worse off. And so that's why there needs to be something beyond that. And that's not even for my own bags. I'm not really complaining about my own bags right now. I think the most I can ask for is I think the S2 moments should be worth 2 trade tickets. And I'm really hopeful that crafting, burning is going to be a real thing. And so that people like TS Rye on Twitter, who collected 100 Marcus Smarts and 100 Jaylen Browns, that user shouldn't be as burned, because there should be some kind of crafting challenge for, let's say, the top 50 players in the NBA, where you can get a cool fandom moment that is limited only to people who burn, let's say, 20 Marcus Smarts plus 5 random S3 moments or S2 moments. And then you get a rare Marcus Smart that you could only get by crafting. And that's just one example of crafting. I hope there's a lot of crafting. So anyhow, that is the first part of this rant. Why don't we go do another giveaway? So I'm going to share that screen once again. And let's see here. Hold on. Whoops. Shit. Hold on. I'm going to remove it. I didn't get the thing. Is it just simp again? Because then not everyone did it. So sorry, give me 1 second. How do I refresh the thing here? Let me try to figure it out. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Let's see. All right. I need Zakarian to teach me this. All right. So why don't we just do simp again? So hashtag simp. Hashtag simp. If you want to get into this, you're going to have to do hashtag simp again. We are going to do some duck races, but I have a lot of packs to give out. So we're going to run that simp video again. Hashtag simp. Let's see it.
So, jetzt rein. Wer hat gerade Lust auf ein Eis? Eis im Chat. Und wer hat...
All right. We are going to make it. We're so early. Trust the process. Long-term vision. Hashtag simp. Let's make sure you're all in there. I think there's quite a few of you that haven't got in there. Please remember also to like and subscribe. If you want to win a pack, the least you can do is like and subscribe. If I give you a pack and I find out you haven't liked and subscribed, I will find you and I will kill you. So like and subscribe. First inning, that's true. I should have gotten first inning. The German, well, he was probably saying first inning and I missed that. Poker Pro, you got to have a big brain, big long term, man. This is a generational product, man. All right, let's see. 69 entries. I like that. Nice. 71. All right, so it's still climbing a little bit. I'll give you guys a few more seconds. Hashtag simp. Make sure you get that in there. Hashtag simp. Going once, going twice. Hashtag simp. We love the community.
We love the community.
All right, let's see what we got. 71. Even though I just saw some new ones come in, but I think I'm just going to have to run it. Here we go. 71 entries. Hashtag simp. Let's run it for pack number 2 out of 15. 72. Here we go. And if you win again, by the way, you can't win again. So I'll have to delete you if you win again. Wouldn't be fair to everybody else. Crate collector, crate_collector. Congratulations, Mr. Crate Collector. Please let me know your Topshot name. Am I in 8-bit? Is my connection terrible? I might be. Those elbows are barking. I'm not quite sure what that means. That's right. I go. Don't take that threat lightly. Like and subscribe. Crate Collector, look at that. Give me the countdown and you win. So Crate Collector, let me know your Topshot name, please, sir or madam, and we will get that. We'll get that going. So as we wait, no, the duck race is coming, man. I promise that. Derek, Emily, the duck race is coming. We're just doing some giveaways this style, and then we definitely will do some duck races as well. But we still have 13 packs to give away. I don't think I'm going to do 13. Is my internet terrible? It can't be any worse than Mike's. But maybe it's bad. Maybe I'm in 8-bit today. Oh, it was Tandy NFT's connection. Crate Collector, have you shared your name yet? Please share your name, buddy. Please share your name. Oh, here it is. DJ Pasquan. DJ Pasquan on the 1s and 2s. You're listening to DJ Pasquan. You got to get one of those. All right. Let's see. What else are we talking about here? Would I complete sets right now? I mean, based on the information we're getting from Topshot, no. Because this is the problem. S3 was all about the airdrop, the season of airdrops, right? And I think the first airdrops were half decent. And then there were the loot packs, and those airdrops weren't so good. Then people started selling their sets. And then people started thinking, why is my set getting no love? And more people started selling their sets. And now I'm guessing we are almost at bottom in terms of sentiment of sets. Because currently, the only bonus it seems to that you get for holding a set flash challenges. That's something. That's why I hold the Rising Stars set. I think it's a good idea to have some rookies. I hold the Summer League set just because I thought it was a cool set. It was also the cheapest set. And all the other people who held all these sets, what did they get? They got a few packs. So I think now, with no collector score bonus, what is the point? Like, that is the problem. Just getting some packs is not enough. And I know that during the spaces, they spoke about set holders getting things like, I think they said like unique NFTs just for the set holders. But right now it's just too vague. And right now a lot of people feel burned. A lot of people have seen that the airdrop season wasn't quite all it was made out to be. And so right now I would say set sentiment is quite low, quite bad. In fact, let's see if I can get this video quick enough. You could even say that set sentiment is stinky. And everyone who was holding their sets so closely to the chest, hoping for all that beautiful rewards, are currently looking at their sets like this. So yeah, stinky, grown men crying. That pretty much covers how people are feeling about their sets right now. Yeah, so definitely things need to get done. We need to figure out what else is here. What else is happening with all this Topshot score? It feels like it's not fully baked. I certainly hope it's not fully baked. We also need to see crafting. We need to see how Dapper can go to all these people who got incredibly burned. Just go to the people. There's got to be a way to see how many people fell off by like 100 spots on those leaderboards and say, we have to reach out to these people because these people were our super stands. And now they're making loud emotional exits on Twitter. And that is not what you want. So let's see what happens. The other point actually I wanted to make about all this with the fact that you get the bonuses and you get the early adopter bonuses and such is that packs have to be plus EV for this to even matter. If pack gating is what Topshot score is, and I think a big part of it is, right? Then packs have to be plus EV. Packs have to be obviously plus EV. Because otherwise, what is the gift? What is the reward? The reward can't be, here you go, pal. Here, it's for you. It's you can buy a run it backpack. Yeah, 95% of the community is also going to be able to buy this run it backpack, but it's a big score that you have to have. Yeah, 95% of the other people also have that score, but it's rare. Yeah, I know that 95% of the people are also getting it, but trust me, it's rare. It's got the colorful thing around it. It's got the blue colorful, the colorful blue box. You can't argue with a blue box, can you? Don't argue with a blue box. It's rare. You take what you get, and you don't get upset. So the packs have to be valuable. And there's people who hate that idea. And one day I'm going to have MBL on here. And he's going to talk all about it. But it has to be valuable. Because otherwise, what is the reward? I don't envy the position that Dapper Labs is in. It is a very difficult position. You have to somehow reward the early adopters, the people that got burnt, the people that grinded S2s, and still keep it simple enough for the new people to understand. However, by and large, the people that are active on this platform, and by the way, we have an idea of how many people are active on this platform. The way that we have an idea, as an aside real quick, is because Topshot tells us how many people complete challenges. And there was a very easy challenge recently. And I'm trying to find how many people completed that. Let's see. There was like a rookie challenge completed, and I'm sorry I don't have this faster. Let Let me see if I can quickly figure it out. If not, I'll just have to go to the next point. All right, maybe somebody knows in the chat, but I think it was like 15,000. Oh, 12,000. So there was a very easy challenge that like anyone with any type of a collection on Topshot could complete. Okay, 15,000, right. So 15,000 people completed it. So that should give you an idea of how many people are active currently on NBA Topshot. 15,000 people. And that is, I think that's a small number compared to the kind of stuff that the social media team talks about on Twitter. So, so Eric is even saying that those numbers are inflated. So anyway, it's not an easy position. If you're still here, if you're still standing, if you're still simping, you got to hope that they do figure this out eventually. I think, obviously, I devote a lot of time and energy to NBA Topshot. I think that they eventually will, but I don't know what exactly that means. And I just hope that they can figure out. And I think the next thing that they got to do are the things that I talked about: the crafting, the burning, the rewarding, the talking to all the people that got burnt, the upping the amount of trade tickets for an S2 moment. I think that's where you start. Because just like I said last week, the best marketing is market goes up, price goes up. There's no better marketing like that than that, because that shows that people care. There's no better marketing than that. And the only way that's going to happen is if you slash supply. All right. Why don't we run a real quick duck race for, let's call it 3 packs. So what I need you all to do is just quack in the chat. Let me see. Quack in the chat. Just write quack in the chat, and Nightbot should pick that up. So write quack in the chat, and remember, you have to like and subscribe if you want to be eligible to win. So hopefully Nightbot doesn't screw this up for me. Sometimes it takes a few seconds to get it all ready. But please quack in the chat if you want some of this good pack action. I'm going to set that up in the back end as soon as it seems like most of you are in here. We have people still quacking. That escalated quickly. Chef, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but Chef, you're here, and that can only mean one thing. That is one of Chef's favorite. Are these loot packs? These are loot packs, Eric. So you might get some trade tickets, or you might get an all-star game rare, or you might get a legendary. Just remember, though, got to hit that like and subscribe, or it's bad luck. Chef, you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy, Chef. All right. I think I'm going to start selecting. Hopefully this number doesn't start increasing on me, because I always feel bad when I leave somebody out. And then I got to go and copy it all over again. But it looks like we're at 76 ducks. So we're going to give out, 77. See, now I got to go do it again because I feel too guilty that someone misses out. 78. 79. All right. I'm going to give you guys a few more seconds. I don't want to let anybody else out. So let's do it.
King in the castle, king in the castle.
Someone was asking about sets. What do you think? Pack Drip, should you collect the 9 Lives Lounge? Yes, of course, we all remember that, Lloyd. That was a pie in the face moment, or egg in the face, I think is what they say. All right. You know what, Spork? I also got nothing. I have terrible luck with those loot packs. Absolutely nothing. No rares, no legendaries, no nothing. All right, so we got 84. I'm going to start selecting it. If I get to the top before it says 85. Oh, geez, it says 85. Guys, please, just quack in the chat already. 85. I'm scrolling up quick. I'm selecting the names. I'm at the last name. I'm hitting copy. All right, 85. That's it. 85. All right, let's do it. We're going to do a little duck race. Here we go. All right. Let's get these guys here. All right. Here we go. You know what? We're going to bring Pack Drip on. Pack Drip is going to help commentate on these duck races. Hello, Pack Drip.
Hey guys, how you doing? Hey Tandy, thank you for bringing me on.
Of course, it's my pleasure. All right, so here we go, guys. We got 85 ducks in there. We're gonna go a little shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 1, 2 shuffles. And on your mark, get set. We're gonna give away 3 packs to the first, second, and third. Make sure you have liked and subscribed to the stream. Here we go. And they're off. Let's see, who do we got in the front here? Floyd McGavin is a naked duck. He's in the top. He's got airplane mode, though. Also, beak to beak. Airplane mode hits the quicksand, superluminal. Now it's OJ. Now it's Vincent. These ducks are really moving and swagging and sinking and speeding. And what's going on here? Getty's at the top. He's got some runway over there. Getty could
Nikhil's gonna win this. I don't know why. I got a feeling.
think Niels.
Nikhil.
Oh, Nikhil. Okay, Nikhil with his little YMCA hat. We got Getty. Getty still got some. The strawberry duck that was making moves. Martin 23 Kings with the graffiti text. Oh, but he's just right at the front. He got scared. I thought he was gonna go make that leap, but no, senor. Oh, Dundas video takes a little nap. And here comes the gladiator duck, though. The gladiator duck is a beak ahead. The gladiator duck is a full length ahead. Here comes Ben. Who's it gonna be?
Rigged. We didn't see it.
Yeah, we'll see it right here.
It lagged.
Look at that, Pack Drip. You won.
Wait, did I?
I think so. You're Pack Space Drip, are you not?
I am. But where's
All right.
my duck? I couldn't find it the entire time.
I think that's you, that naked duck right there.
Oh, wow.
So Pack Drip, Jeremier, and Mike Sayer. So Pack Drip, I know you. That one's easy.
God damn, this couldn't have came at a worse time that I won this, right? Like you bring me on and then I
Totally rigged.
My
totally
God.
rigged. This is bullshit.
God, it doesn't stop.
This is so rigged. Oh my God. All right. So Jeremier and Mike, I need your TS names, please. Jeremier. Oh, here. So here's Jeremier. We got Jeremier. Topshot name is Gabbert. And then Mike. Do we have Mike?
How many ducks did I just beat?
85 total ducks were in that race.
I gotta step it up.
Hold on. I'm waiting to see Mike. Mike, are you in here? Oh, there we go. Sayer 10. Okay, Mike. All right, very good. We're at 5 packs. We still got a lot of packs to give away. Got to say. All right, so let's look at a few comments, and then we'll continue. I'll continue the ranty man. The ranty man will get a little more things going on here. So, Snooze, I've lost all respect. Sorry, this is absolutely rigged for money or ratings. I'm not sure which. I won't be silent. Just saw it live. Sorry. So I know this is a copy pasta, but I think that you're talking about the race, Snooze, and you're right. It is absolutely rigged for money and ratings. So sorry about that, pal.
I bring the ratings.
Yeah. I'm waiting for a Tandy to go 5 hours with Pack Drip like I did. Is that true? You went 5 hours with Mike, or just Mike went 5 hours?
Man, no, I went 5 hours with Mike. I think I started the stream with him, and we ended. I'd say maybe it went from 8 p.m. to almost 2 a.m. So I'd say going on 6 hours. It was a title bout.
That's a lot of stamina for 2 bearded men in the same room.
Oh yeah, old school 15-round bout. Lasted 5.5 hours. It was great. One of the best.
Oh, that's good. Let's see here. Derek Emily. I don't think I've entered any of the giveaways. Still haven't seen my name in any of the 3 packs. And yes, I liked and subscribed. Well, Derek, you were in the duck race. You know what? Why don't we let's see. We're gonna do one more of these.
Yeah, run another one. Let's keep running these things. You got how much packs to give away?
I got 10 more packs.
10 more packs? That's 10 duck races. That's
Hold on.
Content.
That's true, but right now we're gonna do a quick one. Everyone loves a quick one. And this is gonna be hashtag bearded men. Hashtag bearded men. If you want to get into the next giveaway, hashtag bearded men. Just like you see on the screen.
I'm going to do hashtag bearded ladies just so you still get the comment, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
You got to hit quotas as a streamer.
That's true. I can't let you win another pack, but I can let you.
I wasn't gonna enter. You know.
then everyone would just start leaving.
Everyone's like, "Come on, man, you're greedy."
All right, let's see. Everybody in there, bearded clam. That gets you 2 entries.
There you go.
Make sure you have liked and subscribed to the stream. Make sure you have liked it and subscribed it. All right. All right, bearded clam.
If you have a bearded pirate, you also get 2 entries.
Yeah, that's true. Engagement farmers.
Arg in the chat, and you get bonus entries too.
All right, guys. There's like 20 of you in the chat that have not entered. So I don't know if you're just in here and just like passively watching. If that's the case, you do you. But we're gonna run this pretty soon. So if you want to get in this, get in on it. So let's just see. I'm taking a look at my notes here. So yeah, we talked about like how we need more of a reward system that's a little bit different. The people that were on like the 1 and 2 on their leaderboard, they didn't really even know what they were leading the board for, other than the fact that in a AMA, Roham said you might sit on the floor one day.
Mm-hmm.
Like Patrick, were you at the top of your Bucks leaderboard, or were you in the top 100?
Yeah. I had a personal like battle with the judge. He didn't really know that I was like competing with him, but once I seen him in the top 50 for the Bucks, I wanted to get there. I feel like me and the judge, we're big Bucks fans, and at the time I was writing him. He was like at 42. I was maybe at like 56. I'm like, I'm gonna catch you, man. I'm gonna catch you. You better watch out. I start buying these S2s. I'm stacking. I played the game.
But what did you think that playing the game was going to get you? That's the question.
Well, it got me an association NFT, which was a good breakup gift from the whole team set thing. That's the way I seen it. I took it as that immediately. I mean, I should have probably just sold that immediately, but
right.
I don't know. My TSS is what it is, and we don't know what that even means yet.
Right.
It's hard to say TSS is better than CS when we fully knew what CS was and we took advantage of it because it was awesome, and we found gaps, and then it got exploited, and people, and market inefficiencies happen, and things just kept flowing kind of back and forth to each other, and nobody wants to wash trade for the next couple of years each other's money, and we slowly lose. So they got to switch it up, and I guess this is what it's come down to, is strictly pay for play. I seen TST, Top Shot Talk. He had the best rant ever on Shot Tank.
Oh, did he? I need to hear that.
I was watching Shot Tank or one of the times recently. TST was on a stream, and he was just going off talking about, it's just strictly pay for play. It's not hidden anymore, and just this CS score, and you kind of play this game and climb and feel like you unlock points. Now you just pay for points.
Yeah. Well, Mixed Screwdriver, you have just won a pack, so please get your name in there. Mixed Screwdriver, he was here last week, so it's nice to see that you're here again. Mixed Screwdriver, get your Top Shot name in there. And you know what? Why don't we just do one more for the bearded man lovers out there?
Ooh.
So Mixed Screwdriver is Inferno Man.
Top Shot Tesla. There you go. Congratulations, Top Shot Tesla.
We got some names that we recognize in here. So Top Shot Tesla, please get your name in there, please.
It's Top Shot Esla.
Oh, Top Show Tesla, perhaps, or Top Shot
Show Tesla, or Top Shot Elsa. Maybe he likes Frozen.
Maybe, yeah, he likes Frozen. All right, Top Shot Tesla. If you want to build a snowman, then get your name in there. And hopefully there's a snowman in your pack. So let's see here. So we're at 7. So why don't we do a couple more? See, this is so much easier than the duck races. That's the only problem. All right, so hold on. Where is he? Top Shot Tesla. All right, we're waiting for you, Top Shot Tesla.
The best things in life aren't easy.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Why don't we do one more duck race, and then we will keep this going.
I'm the duck race enforcer.
One other thing I actually wanted to talk about. So let's get the duck race in. So to get in there, please quack in the chat. Quack in the chat if you want to get into the next duck race, and we will give away 3 more packs I still need Topshot Esla. Topshot Esla, Elsa. Is it Lucky Panda? I don't even know. Topshot, can you get it? Oh, shit, I'm going to lose your name now. Fuck. Because now people are quacking in the chat. So Topshot Tesla, you'll get me your name.
DM him.
Yeah, DM me on
his DMs are open.
DM me, please, Topshot Tesla. Go to Twitter and DM me because right now you're going to get quacked out of the chat. So I think it's only right to play my new video again. Pack Drip, are you simping these days or are you fudding these days? Or are you just standing?
I continue to stand.
All right, well, that's close enough to a simp. So let's run that video back.
So, jetzt. Wer hat gerade Lust auf ein Eis? Eis im Chat. Und wer hat...
All right. I love that video.
I had to put my lights on. I just realized my lights weren't on once I seen the vibrant flashing. I was like, let me spice it up.
All right. So here we go. Quacks are in the chat. Let's see here. We got 85 eligible users.
Okay.
Let's select them. And some of you have already won. So if you do win again, damn it, 87. This always happens. I swear. Every time I start selecting, the number goes up. So if you have already won, then you will not win a second pack. I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. But that's fine. I mean, you still might want to win. You still like seeing yourself win. You know, It feels like a gentleman's win if you win, but you still don't get a pack. If I win,
can I pick who gets it?
No. All right, so let's set that up. Let's share this tab. Let's okay. The ducky noises are off. Let's get that in there. We're gonna run this. This is for 3 more packs. Who are gonna be the lucky ducks? And you know what, guys? If you could, please make sure that you are liked and subscribed. But also, if you want your duck to race faster, click that link. It's going to share on Twitter that you are a lucky duck, and that may or may not make your duck race faster. I can't guarantee it, but if you click that link, it might make your duck go faster. I can't confirm, I can't deny, but many people are saying that if you click that link, your duck will race faster. So here we go. Here we go. On your mark, get set, quack. All right, here we go. Who's in front?
Zach Srock.
Okay, he's got the Rob Gronkowski number on.
I got the hat backwards.
Where's the hat backwards? Backtrip is in the front again. My goodness. He just wants another pack so badly. Just doesn't want to give any packs to anybody, huh?
Let's go.
No packs for anybody else. Let's see here. Ryan is in the cut. We got someone speeding up, 2 people speeding up right here, 3 people speeding up in the back, but then they hit some quicksand. Packtrip is staying in the front, but Zach Srock has been in the front this entire time. Does anybody want to take it away from Zach Srock, or is he just going to win this thing? No, he's slowing down.
Away my lead.
Here comes Zach. Here comes Zach, and Ryan White is looking strong right now. Ryan White, the purple duck, is looking strong right now. Ryan White is ahead. He is a beak ahead. It looks like he's going to take it. Ryan White.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Ryan. We got Ryan White. We got Danny Montoya. And we got Bas van Leeuwen. So, Ryan, Danny, and Bas. I need those names in the chat, please. Please get those names in the chat. Ryan, Bas, and Danny. While we wait for you, remember, folks, we are in beta.
Beta.
And remember, we love the community. That's what we do this for, the community.
We love the community.
All right,
we love the community.
We do love the community. That's why we're here. Okay, I'm trying to catch up with these comments. Jeez, where are you? All right, so Singa Bas is boss. Singa Bas. And then we still need Danny and Ryan. So Danny and Ryan, please share your name in the chat. Danny and Ryan. Yes, please sub, guys. Please sub. Get those subs in.
Sub.
If you win, oh, it's Topshot Yoda. You see, you do good things in life and you
Oh.
win things. Topshot Yoda is a very generous
What's up, Yoda?
community member. And then we have Danny Montoya. You killed
So
my
funny.
father.
Knowing
Prepare
people
to
by
die.
their Twitter names.
I know, isn't it strange? It's like
Yeah, I was like, who's Ryan White? But if it said Yoda, I wouldn't know exactly who it is. Yeah.
Exactly. So Zach is bitter. Zach, you were winning that race by quite a lot. It's kind of like you were in the front of the team leaderboard. Then all of a sudden TSS gets announced and whoosh, you're way back in the back of the pack. Is that too soon?
That was way too soon, man. That was ridiculous.
All
that
right,
was almost as offensive as what we were seeing on Twitter. Poor Jacob, man. That was. I mean, it was coming directly at him because the other person named isn't of the descent he was talking about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess,
like,
you're right. You're right.
They really were like targeted Jacob, and I thought that was really fucked up. And
it was incredibly.
In this community, we will not stand for it.
No, we won't.
We will not.
Like I said, there's a difference between shit posting and being a shitty person. If you're a shitty racist person, bye, Felicia, you're gone. So I still don't have Danny's username though. So Danny, I'm gonna give you like 5 more minutes, and if you don't give me your username, bye. All right. Let's see what else. What does this mean? Is this Omer? Is this because you're a Lakers fan? Omer, am I gonna have to block you? God damn it, Omer. Get out of here. All right.
So what other NFT projects have you been dabbling in or shilling or anything like that?
Well,
has anything captivated you?
Plump
Cats. I've seen that recently. Why is it Weath? I still don't know how to do that stuff.
I think it's because it's on Polygon. So when you buy things on Polygon on OpenSea, you pay with wrapped Ethereum. So that's why it's Weath, wrapped Ethereum. The Plump Cats are. Who is it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, like who started this? This seems to be a very niche community who it's speaking to.
You know what? So
it would be like Jeb or someone like that. Like it's someone in this community that we all know or something. Because it's
so what happened was Colby, Topshot Boy, who used to do his podcast with Dave, he like bought the first one, and then it just spread from there. And then I saw them, and I'm like, this is just too silly. I need to buy one.
RIP Priority Queue.
Yeah, RIP Priority Queue. I loved that podcast. Actually,
I liked it too.
I thought it was
doing good things.
I thought it was one of the best podcasts actually about Topshot. I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was fair. I thought they went off the rails sometimes, and that was good because that gives like a genuine feel that you know that these aren't like paid employees or something like that. I don't know. It gave a real feel because you shill it obviously just talking about it. You bring it up. You have a Topshot show. Clearly, you love the product. Just naturally. But I think they gave fair criticism and stuff.
Here's a couple things I want to touch on. First of all, here's one right here. This is kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys caught this tweet, but currently, after all the trade-ins and all this kind of thing, and people using tickets yesterday to buy packs and all this, this is what it's looking like in terms of how much of the 35 and 40K packs have been burnt, which is next to nothing. And I think that this just gives me even more of a reason that we have to figure out crafting real soon. Or you have to give more trade tickets for the 35 and 40Ks. You need to get a multiplier on the 35 and 40Ks, or people are just going to burn off the shrapnel, which is the 60Ks. So this should tell you a lot, because when we see these trade ticket packs and we see the social media saying like, oh, these moments are out of circulation. And yes, it's true. The locker room isn't burned, but at least it's out of circulation until, it gets repackaged and whatever. But this shows you that almost nothing of the 35K and 40K is being touched. So we have to do something about that. And actually, Ryan makes a good point. You can't do more trade tickets because it has to be deflationary. That's a good point, Ryan. As I said, there's probably going to be problems with my ideas, but I don't know. Maybe there is some functionality where the ones that get traded in for double, that's like a separate locker room. I don't even know, but
Yeah, it's
I hope
hard
they
because it
change
wouldn't mess with it. It's supposed to be 1-for-1 throughout the whole its entire span.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Omer, if we hit 1,000, Omer, you'll be able to donate 50 cents and tell me how much the Celtics suck. But so you better get people to start subscribing, or else you can't do that. So there you go.
Hmm.
If you want to see Omer troll me, you better subscribe to this stream.
on Twitch you could do that a lot better. You
Oh,
could
I
really
know,
do
I
a
know, I
donate
know,
and
but
it speaks.
I know Twitch is really good for that, but I'm already like so far along right now that it's like I can't swap over to Twitch just yet.
True.
So let's see what people are saying. Yeah, million elephants. We definitely covered this. Yeah. So, okay. So there's like a couple other things I wanted to talk about, and then we're gonna bring on our friend. That's my Tandy, another member of the Tandy clan, and we are gonna talk about this commissioner idea. But a couple other things I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about was some people were complaining about like the way these contests work on Twitter. Why are people retweeting and tagging? And oh God, it's so annoying. I agree, it is kind of annoying. That's why you come to the stream, by the way. So you have a 1 in 85 chance and not a 1 in 1,200 chance if you're trying to win Disney Alex's packs. But the point is that the reason why NFT projects, including NBA Topshot, do things like this is because it gets it trending. It gets the hashtag trending. So by hook or by crook, we get the hashtag trending, and that is a goal. But here's my question. What happens when the hashtag trends? What happens? How many new users come because the hashtag trends? That's what I'm really curious about. Because if it's really low, then it does seem like there could be better ways to do this. And some people, including AG, were like, why don't you just airdrop people? And I actually thought about that. That would be like a surprise and delight. Remember when we got our airdropped birthday packs?
Yeah.
We got birthday packs, right? So they could do a custom artwork, a custom pack. If they have a bunch of all-star standard packs, let's say, to give away, they could adjust that pack art, and it could just be something like "We love the community" with my dancing pictures on it, all purple and beautiful, and they could just airdrop that to everyone who's like bought anything in the marketplace in the last 3 months or something. And then if you still want people to share, then as soon as somebody rips their pack, you could have a link that says, click this to share what you ripped with, and it'll automatically add in hashtag Topshot this. And as a result, you'll get entered to win a pair of Vince Carter sweaty gym socks. And people will do it. And that way you have gifted everybody, you have created goodwill among your community, and you have created an extra interesting little piece at the end of it. So Luke El Dumbo, that was free marketing advice. You don't have to pay me anything. Maybe you throw me a few packs. Maybe you throw me 5 rigged loot packs. Whatever you decide to do, but this is a good idea in my opinion. And that way we can stop spamming Twitter, but we can still spam Twitter for those gym socks. What do you think?
You just want everybody to get 3 trade tickets for free?
Well, isn't that what people are winning? Other than a few lucky people.
That would be the community pack would just be 3 60Ks?
No, it could be the all-star pack. It could be loot packs. Why not?
Could be loot packs. That would be interesting. That would be. It's just more dilution, more of it's basically what you were saying earlier with sets and airdrops,
Right.
What is it? Am I holding this $20,000 set to get an $89 pack that has $50 worth of content in it? Is that the reason why I'm holding a $20,000 set, or just I'm just giving an example?
No, I know
full base MGLE set, and you're getting 1 pack or 3 packs. Does it really hold its value and stuff? Is that really giving back, or is that just kind of being selfish? They should probably get more. If you have a full set, it should almost equal out. Not equal out, but it should come.
But that's why
close.
That's why there should also be thoughts about staking. I stake my set, and then maybe I get 33% of its current value back in flow coins if I hold it for a year. And this actually brings me to my next point, which was about this VIP thing. Did you see something about VIPs on Twitter getting like a little bit of a cashback type of deal?
Yeah, so they spent 5,000, they get 2,500 back after like 6 months.
Sure.
Something along those lines.
What were your initial reactions to that?
That's cool. That's what like DraftKings do that for all gambling sites give cash back. So half back isn't too bad. They just have to hold on to the moments and prove that they really are collectors, I guess, VIP. I'll probably never classify as a VIP collector, and that's fine. But that's cool. Make them, if they want to spend more, have them spend more.
Yep.
It's incentivizing market buy. They're giving some money back. Hopefully it's not, coming at a cost where they're penny pinching now or something. I don't think it'll get that high. They have a pretty select few who are in VIP, so it won't run up the tab too much.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get it back in fees over time and everything else anyway. I like it. I think that's a good play, honestly.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. And it's gonna what's interesting too is it's going to make the like some of the metrics will go up. The average price of purchased is going to go up. We'll see. I don't know. It remains to be seen. Why don't we give away another pack? Because I think Danny never showed up. So what I want you to do, I want you to write #Stinky in the chat, and we will bring in That's My Tandy as well. That's My Tandy is here. How are we doing? That's My Tandy.
Doing well. #Stinky. I think that's the mood right now. You're capturing the sentiment. And an honor to be here with the legend Pack Drip as well. Thank you, everyone.
Oh my God. Thank you for your service, Phil. I love you. I appreciate you so much. You're the man.
We're here for it. And as you're doing a giveaway, I won. I'm a, kind of like your average Joe. Maybe you'd say collector, middle class. But these giveaways, these raffles mean everything because I won the NFT All-Star Game raffle. Probably one of the best giveaways of all time. Got to play in the actual Hall of Fame in Springfield, organized by Pack Drip. So, these giveaways are such an important part of the community, aren't they, Tandy?
Tony Snell Award winner.
I think I flipped that for Miles Bridges dunk. I'm trying to think maybe next year I want to be in the dunk contest since I saw how low the hoops are. So I flipped that to a Miles Bridges. I think extra spice. So that's nice, where I went with
spicy. All right, so everybody remember, you want to do
Stinky.
Remember, that's
Stinky.
Get #Stinky in there, and we are going to run this in just a second. We'll just run it now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. There you go. Someone just got in there as number 78. And Danny, if you're in the chat, if you get your name in there, I'll still hook you up, but I need your name in there. Alex, that's a nice YouTube username. Alex, get your username, Topshot username in the chat, please, Alex. So get that in there.
Should have gone the big stacks. The guy before.
Yeah. So, all right. So we ranted and raved tonight. We talked about the Topshot score and some of the issues we have, and feeling like it's pretty half-baked, feeling like sets don't quite have the value that people thought they might have, and emotional people on Twitter and team leaderboards, people getting the rug pulled out. And I feel like we covered a lot of those things. In the grand scheme, in the big picture, when our grandkids are using Topshot, it might be easier to understand. But
how are we all avid users of Topshot, and this is supposed to be the easy breakdown that the new user will understand if none of us get it?
Yeah, I agree. There's definitely still some complications, or at least things that seem a little bit complicated. But Alex, you're welcome. Get that username in there. That's one of the things that happens, by the way, when people win these giveaways. Their comment is like, "Woo!" I'm like, could you do like a "woo" Topshot name, Elephantitis? That would be better. Yeah, I know, Poker Pro. That's the joke, because this is a 100-year multi-generational product. When your grandkids. Alex, I had you saying thank you, but I still don't have your username. So please make my life easy and get your username in there, please, Alex.
Yeah.
All
Grandkids will be using this. I bet they will be. This is a 100-year product. We have to fully buy into it. This is what it is. We're gonna be here when we're 134. We're still gonna be collecting Topshot. So you should be buying your Usman Garubas right now while you still can. Buy Usman Garuba.
I don't even know who that is. Rowdy Rod.
He's a triple badge for the Rockets.
Okay.
Out of 4,000.
Hold on. Alex. Here we go. Yom Yom. Oh, Alex. Yom Yom. That's a nice name. Okay. Alex Yom Yom. All right. So let's see. I still have 5 more packs unless Danny wakes up. Oh, yeah. Sorry. This is another point I needed to make. Before I do that, though, someone just said Roham.
Rohan.
So Alexo shouldn't be on the top of all the leaderboards. Alexo, obviously, like, I have nothing wrong with Dapper Labs wanting to take care of the whales. But having said that, the very nature of a favorite team, it makes absolutely no sense that you can be on the top of multiple leaderboards because you got in at the right time. Even if you didn't get in at the right time, it doesn't make sense that you should be able to have multiple teams as your favorite team. And I did make a tweet about that, and it got 100 likes, guys. So we should actually have a little celebration.
Yeah.
I think the only proper celebration is this one.
So, jetzt rein. Wer hat gerade Lust auf ein Eis? Eis im Chat. Und wer hat...
Yeah. So that was the meme. That's Alexo and all the other early adopters. And, I love Alexo. I love Steve. I love a lot of the early adopters. But this is what we see them as right now when they're on the top of every leaderboard. It doesn't make any sense. So it's not a hard thing to fix. Basically, you can have one favorite team, maybe 2 favorite teams. Maybe and that other favorite team cannot be in the same conference, and maybe we'll let you do a third favorite team if you like the WNBA, and then that's it, and you get locked in for a season. If you want to change fandom the next season, go ahead, but for now you have a favorite team in the East, you have a favorite team in the West, you have a favorite women's basketball team, and that's it, and then it's over. And it doesn't matter if you have 1,000,000 points for the Raptors and the Knicks. You got to choose one. Do you like rooting for the Toronto Raptors, or do you like rooting for perennial losers? You get to choose. How do you feel about that?
Seems legit. I think there should be a cutoff. It kind of sucks, I guess. Alexo's on the top of the leaderboards, but where are these leaderboards?
Where are they?
They're not on Topshot.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They're on Live Token or wherever. I mean, that's where they are.
Topshot relies, I think, on the third-party stuff a lot. I think,
but that's not the point. It doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't matter if it's on my GeoCities blog. The point is that they have talked about a leaderboard that you can be on the top of, and they have points that show you where you are on that leaderboard, and people can see where they are now and where they were before, and they see that they have dropped off the face of the earth because they collected 100 Pascal Siakam S2s, and now those are worth nothing. They're just trade tickets, and they've completely lost their position. So does that mean that Alexo and others, not to point out Alexo, we love Alexo on the show, but does that mean that people who bought into NBA Top Shot early deserve to be at the top of every leaderboard?
Yeah, I mean, Joe, if you want to take it from here, I don't know. I mean, I think it should be limited to a certain amount of teams. Maybe. I think that's maybe something we could agree on. I don't know.
Well, Pack Trip, you know why? That's why I'm here to talk about. We need someone to raise their voice and give strong opinions. So, Tandy, are we ready to talk about this? Are we ready to talk about the big idea? Some people talk about the big lie. This is totally different. This is the big idea. That's why the other Tandy is here, right? The other Tandy's here is because you've been capturing the sentiment. Although I think last stream you were a little more ranty Tandy. I came for ranty Tandy today. I got a little bit in the feels. I got a little bit of rant. Maybe we'll see.
Was I an emotional Tandy man today?
I think a little bit, but hey, that's the sentiment of where we are. I feel emotional when I look at my holdings, my collection. I think some people with their TSS probably feel in some sort of way too. But that's why, we've come up with this idea of the Top Shot Community Commissioner. It's because, me, like I said, I'm an average collector, I think. I'm a casual fan. I'm an only tan for sure. But I've become unhappy, angry, probably embarrassed is another word I would use of Dapper, a supposed unicorn corporation here that's running it. And I think there were these ideas that people put out about the Top Shot czar, that that's what Dapper Labs needed, was the Topshot czar. And I was like, yeah, that is what we need. But wait a second, if Dapper Labs can't get it together, then we need something for czar starts with C, Simon. That's handy. That's actually truth. Another word though that starts with C. That's what I was thinking about. The community. That's why we need this role.
Right.
And
so
so
one thing we love, it's the community.
We love the community.
Jump shot's not wrong.
But this is super serious though, because this is for the community. Because I'm a member of the community, Tandy. We go way back. Original Tandalorians here. Actually, I think Packtrip can be an honorary Tandy. We could have the origin story one day here, but I really think we need something. The SAR, the community commissioner, that's for the community, not a Dapper Lab employee. So can't come from Dapper Labs. I think we need free and fair elections, and I think the only Tans can do this. So I think Packtrip, you may need to help here, chair this process for the community commissioner. And I think we go from June. We have a primaries in June. And we have a general election, maybe around after the summer league, right? So we got summer league, we got general elections, but before the start of next season, preseason, we elect a Topshot community commissioner. And I grew up in a news junkie household, Tandy, and I love elections. I love politics. I am not a politician, so I'll make that clear. The Tandys are not politicians. We are not running for anything. So I think we can do a fair balanced election here. So maybe I have a little news update because I put it out into Twitter and we have some candidates. So maybe you can put the "We'll be right back," Tandy, and I will go over the update about the community commissioner election that has already started.
Okay.
Might have to run that one more time. No, I got it. There we go. Can you see it?
Hold on.
All right. Are we able to see it?
Yeah, we're able to see it.
All right. So this was the start, the tweet that started it all. I was just upset. I think it was after maybe actually Jeb was able to go in and sneak those run it backpacks. I was like, this is just terrible. Like, what is going on here? Tandy, you and I know what a well-run organization looks like. Mm-hmm. And so when we're seeing mistake after mistake, I think there was one time too, you were like, we were in a drop, and I used to love the pack rips. Like as a casual user, the pack rips were the best. Mm-hmm. And you went in, I think you tweeted out like the wrong banner was up. It was like the banner from the last pack. I'm like, someone's not at the controls here. And so if Dapper Labs can't get leadership together, because it's not a money issue, Tandy. They have billions, I would say, at their disposal. They've decided to diversify to all these other Dapper Labs projects, which is fine. Hey, it's Roham's vision. It's Dapper Labs. I get it. But I think it was leaving Topshot behind. So I put out this tweet. I said, candidates could include you, Tandy. I put Packtrip in there because I'm like, listen, this guy could be the commissioner. He could do it. And I put Topshot Tony in there because I think he really represented the sentiment of the community. And I said, let's get a community elected commissioner to stand up to these Dapper Labs folks, give them a big fat budget and regular FaceTime with Roham. So I put that out into the universe, and right away we had our first candidate. Mm-hmm. Tony V. Topshot, Tony, I think first out the gate, I would say. But wait, before I go into the candidates, quickly, Tandy, Packtrip, what do you think of this role? Like, what is important about this role? So let me ask that question before
I think the role does absolutely nothing.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I think it is a useless role. I think no one else should run. I think it should be given to me. But besides that, no, I'm just joking. But
that sounds like someone that might not want to be on the election commission.
On the real, I think you're a meat shield, and you're going to serve the purpose of what Jacob did without getting paid of what Jacob did. And stuff like that. Like, I think this is a meat shield thing. You have no power. What the hell does this even mean? It's I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe we do PPE or something. I think definitely people who have built in the space. I guess if this does happen and this is real,
no, it's happening.
It's
happening. Yes.
All right.
The election committee is here. The co-chairs of the election. This is the kickoff. Really, this is the alpha session of the election.
This is the alpha session. Okay.
Yes.
So, I gotta think about what I'm gonna do and come out strong for my election campaign.
Oh wait, we have a new candidate. I think we have a new candidate.
I mean, you
announcing
said
on
I was
stream.
in the OG tweet. I have to go against Tony V. You know, if that's what it takes. I know there's other candidates. There's great people out there, but I mean, who's really providing for this community? Who rented out the entire Basketball Hall of Fame and invited the entire Topshot community to pull up and watch some hoops and tour the museum and enjoy the likes of Springfield and MGM, the casino. We were watching UFC fights. We got beers and food, no beers. They were non-alcoholic beers, I swear. And we got wings and stuff. But you know what I'm saying? What are they really providing for you? They give you some tweet threads. Who brought you to the Hall of Fame?
Tony V did have a rousing first campaign event on Spaces. I don't know if anyone has listened to it. I highly recommend it.
Did you say that it was an arousing Spaces?
It was a rousing. It was a rousing. So for some of his listeners, I think that's what it was, because there were quite a number of people that jumped on there. I think Patrick, I think you asked a question about Topshot Sony, if I remember. So you were actually probably doing your.
And then Gina came in. It got spicy.
Yeah, Gina, it was spicy in there. So if you haven't listened, I don't know if the recording's still up, but yeah, Tony V's running. So we got a new Patrick. We're going to get back to this, but we got to talk about I actually thought Tandy considered a run here because you were ready to jump on with Tony as a ticket, but quickly bowed out. And so we made sure everyone knew. Yep. We made sure that
There's bias. I don't think I could run in a rigged election. Don't make me take a rigged election.
No, we'll get. Listen, it's going to be fair because I need, Tandy and I, the Tandy bicycle, two Tandys co-chairing this election commission. And so you dropped out, Tandy, right?
Yep.
And there was some rumors right away that you're joining up with Patrick Mahomes and Chewy Wolf for the debates. Just rumors. These are just rumors that I heard. You can, I guess we can figure that out later. But as soon as I broke that you were, out, immediately we had Jay Metz jump in. So I think as soon as you jumped out, Tandy, someone's like, there's an angle here. And so Jay Metz, who's been on the show, I know a few times, jumped in humbly. I mean, such a humble beast there, right?
Very humble man.
Very humble man. So it's good to have him in the race. And Jay the Baller is in. And I guess my question for you two is, does his ballers cred help him? I know he's big into ballers. I heard there's a Dominique Wilkins walk back recently. I thought I heard a rumor of that, but the ballers, does that help or hurt? What do you think?
He's Pirates, so I respect it. And if you judge a man by his avatar and by his pirate, then you have to see that he has an open mind and will share his thoughts. You could see he's a transparent leader and an honest leader. He can't hide anything.
We'll see. I think Tandy, quickly before you go, he has been DMing me opposition research. So Patrick, be careful. Jay Metz has been DMing me opposition research. So once you're in the race, you got to be careful. Jay Metz is on the case. Yes, Tandy, go ahead. What is your thoughts?
I definitely feel like Jay Metz will take the torch everyone beside me on the stage approach. I think that
a chance.
I think he's going to tell Backdrip that you're very low energy. I think he's going to wait in the corridor until everyone else gets invited before he walks out. This just seems like this is the kind of thing that Jay Metz will do.
Yeah, so Jay Metz is in, and he's been, like I said, DMing. He's planning little bits about his platform coming out. But then next, we had this Twitter user, Slowbox, respond and kind of call to run AG, saying that there's some already existing relationship with Roham and that AG should get drafted into the race. And immediately AG got ahead of, I guess, something that he may have been worried about because he tweeted this, get ahead of the controversy. AG, we know he's known for controversy. So I think he tried to get ahead of it here. That's my guess.
Right.
No AG. He rugs the community. When anyone in the community calls, I pull up. When people need me on, they want a guest on the stream because AG pulled out this week, and then the next week after that, I pull up. I take time out of my day. I could be slamming some box right now, but I'm on the stream and I'm with you guys.
Well, all I'm going to say,
PPE.
No comment on that.
I know you don't do that stuff.
So just to make sure we're clear, Packdrip is an avid Xbox player, but go ahead.
Yes. And Pack Drip has a divisive advantage. I think he almost co-opted it. I thought he'd be part of the commission, but he's running now, so I'm sure there'll be more on this later. But AG immediately jumped in, and I think Tony V, he came out strong. He really doesn't think he's going to be losing this election, obviously. So I don't think AG scared him very, very much, Tandy. I don't think it scared him very much.
Let's take a quick giveaway break real quick.
Okay, giveaway break. We can go. There's still a few more candidates to go through, but let's do a giveaway break.
No, we're going to get back to it. Don't worry. But I just want to do, I want to give a little giveaway break for the people. So
yes.
I think it's only proper that everyone does #box. And this is going to be
hashtag. I thought it was going to be aroused. I thought it was #aroused, but hashtag.
Actually, honestly, it was #aroused, and then I changed it to #box. I'm not even kidding with you either.
There we go. That's Tandy's Think Alike. Great Tandy's Think Alike.
Yeah. So go ahead, guys. #box if you want to try to win a All-Star Standard pack. #box. Let's see.
So that's I would call out AG on that. You can't rug Tandy. You know, you are the you're the community. You're the source. I think it should be you. I don't know. It could be a lot of people. There could be a council, or maybe, just maybe, I think this is what we need. As you know, I don't want to give away my whole sauce on the running campaign.
Okay.
But I think we should. I will say one thing, and I'll just to kind of season the soup and to get people marinating in the thought of what if we form like a union, like all of it, we just make like an ESPN, right? Like a Topshot PN, SPN type thing. And
Patrick,
then
you always bring the ideas, Patrick. I love it. You always bring ideas. And you're going to bring that to this election campaign. You're going to bring this. I can feel that you're going to be the ideas guy. That's how I'm feeling.
And we log in and we have schedules and we turn this into a full-time business. We're going to make Barstool Sports, but we're going to make our own thing. All the streamers are going to get up. Man, just wait. This is something
Commissioner, rewarding the community. I think it's rewarding the community here. But all right, Tandy, ready to run? Are we ready to run the
All right, I think we're ready to run. Remember, guys, to win, you have to have liked and subscribed to this channel to be eligible. So I'm gonna give you all 1 second to make sure you have liked, given that thumbs up, lick the like, as they say, smash the subscribe, and
slam that box button.
Yeah, if you have a box button on YouTube, slam the box button and lick the like. Hit the subscribe, and let's go ahead.
Play with the triangle. Don't worry to play the triangle. You got to do it all.
Here we go.
Whoa, there's a triangle now? I thought we were talking about squares.
The show is running off the rails. All right, GG. Congratulations, GG.
Good game.
Get your Topshot username. You are allowed to say "woohoo, I won" if you want, but also include that username at the end of that comment. So go ahead, GG, and we'll bring back That's My Tandy's presentation.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling. So we had Tony V, and the opposition research immediately came out. So if you see here, someone came out of the woodwork. Don't know if this is true or not. Cannot confirm or deny this, but it sounds like Topshot Tony owes someone child support. And this is the response. Purchasing in the market. So I think Tony's going to come with some controversy and baggage himself here. And we see how he's going to handle it. I think that does make him a bit Trumpian, that's a response. I don't think he's worried there. But AG took that and I think was like, all right, I see I got to bring it against Tony. So AG is officially in. We know AG is 100% in here. But then we had another enter the chat. And Tandy, this was actually your call. Is that you recently on the show, LG Doucette got a silky smooth voice built for radio.
Yeah.
But here for Topshot too. And he responded, and he's already putting out his platform in the very first tweet, which means he's in, right? He's already putting out policy.
I would like to think so, but AG can be a slippery seal. Like you might try to get him on a debate and he's out in the woods, counting constellations.
In Canada, right? Up in Canada there. Yeah. And the Burn the Roham's account, though, is one that intrigues me maybe the most out of all those, is getting Roham to ask, hey, Roham, what are you doing? Because anyone can go on the blockchain and see Roham's account, so you can check that out. And burning of that would be interesting. So LG Doucette jumped in, Tandy. And then we've got some other candidates that started lurking. And so...
Hold on. Any mention of Clegains, you know what we got to do.
So, jetzt, wer hat gerade Lust auf ein Eis? Eis im Chat. Und wer hat...
Wow. So I know what you're referring to there, Clegains. We know that Pack Drip is the top end NBA Topshot stand, and I guess you're saying Clegains is what, Tandy?
Well, Clegains is definitely one of the larger simps on the platform.
Okay, so that we're clear. So if we want a simp in the top spot, this might be your candidate. I also would say that.
Hold on, just to be clear, Chewy.
Yes.
Simp isn't a negative term. Simp doesn't have to be a negative term. Just so we're clear. I think simp has a kind of a
loves
negative
the platform.
connotation.
If you look at his posting, he wants the platform to succeed, maybe more than anyone else. That's why Clegains showed up at the NFT All-Star game with guns, pretending like he was out of shape, and he was icing 3-pointers. He was throwing. Did he win defensive? No, he didn't win defense.
He won defensive player. There was some statistical anomalies on the stat sheet that turned out TST deserved, I will say officially, the defensive player of the year.
Hold on. Is this true?
Clegains won it.
Pack Drip, you're a younger man. Is simp a negative term?
Yeah, simp's a negative term.
Oh, shit.
For the most part. But when we're talking about it, we're talking about the guy who's like for the project or
ride or die.
You're either fudding or shilling.
Yeah, ride or die.
We live in very polar times, you know.
Do we need a new a term then for? Because I thought simp just meant that you like. You're basically exactly like you just said, like ride or die. You love everything about it. Like you can't really hear criticism. To me, that's a simp. Is there a better word for it?
I guess there's like shill, then there's like toxic positivity that could be more.
Soy boy sounds negative to me. No, Chewy, it's not a stan. A stan is someone who is obsessed and is willing to be like critical, positive, but he's obsessed. Pack Drip is a stan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a ride or die, maybe a ride or die who will take the pain. Take the pain. The simp kind of element talks about the pain they're willing to take for being in beta. You know, the beta thing they're okay with, I would say. And they're not going to rush it. But Clegains, I'm trying to get back to the candidates here. But Tandy, just something about your process. Before you make something the word of the day, you might want to do a little research into the meeting. But for
sorry about that.
It's all right, Tandy. That's what the fun of the show is. You need a little bit of a shit show, right? So Clegains came to the NFT All-Star game, and in the chat, there was a group chat. He was like, I'm out of shape. I'm going to throw up on the court. He's like, I got all these pandemic pounds. And he shows up, not telling anybody he was a 3-star athlete, still kind of in shape, and he came and he balled. So this one tells me like maybe simp to the box. Yeah, we're getting really great in the chat right now. That Clegains to me is the dark horse candidate because he does the rope-a-dope. You know the rope-a-dope, Tandy, in boxing? You pretend to be all tired and hurt. I think he may come on strong late because he doesn't want to get the heat in the early on. So, but I would consider Clegains in. He may play a little shy, but Clegains is in. And the last candidate we had officially in was from your, I think, first show, right? Tandy, was Rock Dog in one of your first shows?
Rock Dog was in my first ever show.
Okay, so I felt like that. We put him in the race officially because he was on your first show. And if there's a nice guy, maybe this is the nice guy in the race. Sometimes elections aren't meant for nice guys, but we'll see. We'll see. And there's Rock Doggy there.
I feel like Luke Bennett just went on what's that Wikipedia website for like slang? I forget what it's called.
Well, you know what, Tandy? This is like the sensitivity training you're getting today from your chat.
Yeah,
so
I know. I needed this.
You know that you're going to retire that word. You have another word for Clegains later. He's ride or die.
He's ride or die. He's ride or die.
Yeah. So Rock Doggy is in here.
Oh, here's a little hot take from Poker Pro Eric. So is Rock Doggy a captain in the largest? Wait, huh? Is Rock Doggy
if Rock Doggy's a captain, I feel like that's a governor, and a governor can run for commissioner. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't think that disqualifies.
That's what I was thinking about.
Can team captains win? Can they run?
Yeah, I think no Dapper Lab employees right now is my only rule, unless there's reason that someone comes forward and says why a governor or a captain should not be allowed.
This is a good angle. Don't worry, I got ammo for this. I think there's a lot on their plate, and I don't think they can handle it. So
yeah, I think a captain's a good one to take shots at here. Okay, so let's keep going, Tandy, because I know it's getting late there for you. So immediately there needs to be VPs. So I think VPs is definitely in. Cousin Hal, I think he was a promptu guest on your show, Tandy.
Yeah,
Cousin
he was.
Hal.
He was.
Audio engineer.
He loves eating eel.
I'll take an eel and sushi once in a while. That's
fun fact about Cousin Hal. He loves eel.
But I think people also started auditioning for VP slot, and Minchus may have already signaled if he gets into the general election, Minchus may look to join the Topshot Tony ticket here. So quickly, these are your confirmed candidates. Actually, we I don't know. Pack Trip's on the screen too. So Tandy, can you put Pack Trip's photo on there too?
I mean, I need some time to do that.
No, it's okay. That's okay. So we've got these are the candidates. Maybe we'll analyze another time, but we'll put out a tweet tomorrow. These are the official candidates. But even this list, this is the reaction we got from someone here. So Pack Trip, this may be your fodder here for jumping in the race. People were not impressed with just these candidates. So there's a few others that have been bandied about. So I just want to finish with that, Tandy, here. Quickly, some of the other candidates. A whale, that's a controversial MBL and intangible someone wants to run. Steve, our favorite
we love Steve.
Raptors fan. And I think Alexo is flirting with the idea. I think he wants to join potentially as a VP. I'm not sure if he's ready for the race. But Alexo, maybe someone we see, Pack Trip, just letting you know. You might want to recruit your running mate. Here's another one. This person would vote for actually Jeb. Family pedigree speaks for itself. That's what Topshot sad boys. Not sure. But that. And then lastly, I'm going to end with the last undeclared candidate, Tandy. Your friend, who you like to roast with, and I think, Pack Trip, you brought him up, is the man of the people. This is what he's doing right now. So I don't know. He did his last tweet. He did mention Topshot, but it was at VCon. So there's like a little balance there. I don't know. So anyways, that's
because Gary V just dropped some Topshot quote at VCon.
Yeah, he did. He basically said that NFTs have Topshot to thank, which is true. Not exactly the boldest take.
Yeah. Well, he might have gathered that quote.
So the judge is undeclared, hasn't responded to any of the tweets yet, so holding it close to the chest. But I think one day, maybe, Tandy, you can get him to comment and see where he's at his candidacy. So I will
definitely ask. I'm
going to stop my share there. But Tandy, that's what I'm going to be running. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to do first debates during the finals. So during the final week, championships, we'll have some debates, format to be determined, and the vote for the primaries to find out who the final generalist candidates will be the Tuesday after the finals completes. Okay?
Hey, so you work those logistics. I'll do everything you need me to do on my end.
All right. And there's people that want to be Topshot moderators. Maybe there's another candidate lurking out there. Engage on Twitter. You're going to vote by emoji. That's the plan, is vote by emoji. More details on that later. So Pack Trip, you have to know what your emoji is. You got to pick out your emoji that goes with your candidacy.
I got
maybe
that.
A basketball.
Drop.
Maybe a basketball. That might be.
It hasn't been taken yet.
Has not been taken yet. So Tandy, that's my spiel for you today. I'll be tweeting about it. We're gonna have some debates. I hope the candidates show up and don't flake out or afraid of Topshot Tony. I think there are some candidates that are afraid of Topshot Tony. So we need to make sure we get him on stage.
How could I do that? The box emoji.
So I think so. We have 4 more packs to give away. I think it's only right to do on the duck races, even though those are a little more annoying to do.
Can you, for old time's sake, to maybe bring back the magic? Can you give, before I head out, Tandy?
Yeah.
Thank you, Pack Trip. It's been nice spending time with you as well, as always.
Nice.
Sorry about your bucks. We can do that another time. Tandy, talk about Nets bucks. Gone fishing. Yeah. Can I get a pack rip? Video.
Oh yeah, I can rip one. Do you have one to rip or no?
Me, I do not have.
So you just want
you know where my pack vault is. I don't have a pack vault. Coral 2294.
I actually have one.
Shout out Coral 2294. Made it for this duck race. Coral 2294. Yeah. Quack in the chat.
So yeah, we can do a pack rip video, and I'll rip one real quick.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. I have, and by the way, you guys can actually start quacking in the chat, and I will collect your names, and we'll do duck races. We have 4 more to give out. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I do like 2 races or one race?
Andy, what about top? Just finish this off. I think you did top 3 in last place.
So I'll do top 3 in last place.
Top 3 in last place. Clear out your 4. Then All
right, that's a good idea. Idea. All right, so quack in the chat. We are going to now open. Let's see what Al Horford cereal I got. Why not?
Okay,
let's do it.
Good luck.
Thank you. Do any interesting music or no? No. All right, here we go. Okay, that's not a very good serial.
3507.
We got that's not.
Those are Kevin Durant numbers.
This one's not about the serial, Tandy, right? This is a nice playoff run for the Celtics right now. We're hoping it continues. Knock on wood.
Pack Drip, do you want to give the play-by-play on this play?
Not at all. This one hurts.
All right, just checking. All right.
Although we know that with Middleton there would have been a different series. The playoffs are about injuries. The playoffs are often about who can stay healthy. So
yeah, he's the only All-Star.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This is the one that you guys are all fighting for tonight, the standard pack. Let's see if I got myself a legendary.
You've had some good rips on here. You had a lot LeBron Topshot debut, didn't you, Tandy, on here?
Oh, not me ripping, but yes,
someone
else
did.
ripped one.
Someone did.
All right, we're gonna
see a rainbow.
You want to see the colors? Nope.
Yeah,
oh, that's at least. It's at least a what's it called?
That's probably what you got, right?
Like a rising star. All right.
Are you gonna just reveal all? No, it's just.
Was that a Herbert Jones? Yep.
Ooh, I like Herb.
He's good. He played incredibly well.
Yeah, great defender. Ooh,
Clay. All right, Clay Thompson, James Harden,
and Duncan Robinson. All right.
All right, not terrible. I mean,
that's a nice cereal on the Clay. Instead of $2, that'll be $3.
Yeah.
I mean, James Harden has got to be the stinky of the pack, right? Goes from the Nets, which lose in the first, and then
Yeah. All right, so everybody, quack in the chat.
All right, Tandy, I'm going to run, but we will have more about this commissioner election. We actually had breaking news on this stream. Pack Drip announced candidacy, so we'll have to put something out about that later. So, Tandalorians, only Tans, respect. Let's duck race.
All right, respect. Thank you. Let's watch the duck race now. Everybody, make sure you're in there. We got 71 ducks. Here we go. Let's run it. Where's my ducks at? Right here. Let's get that going. All right. And let's share this. Hold on. Duck race. Here we are. So we're going to do the top 3 and the last place. That's what we're going to do. So you either want good luck or terrible luck. You have quacked in the chat. By the way, before we start this chat, before we start this duck race, by the way, if you guys would like to be in the Only Tans Twitter community, I open it up once in a while. So I'm going to open it up right now for you. Click that link and you can enter. Deepfake, I'll add you. All right. One time only deal. Click that link if you want to join my Twitter community. I don't post a lot in there, but once in a while. So you never miss a giveaway. You never miss a duck race. We're going to get Deepfake in there. Can we or can we not? Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to get Deepfake in there. All right. Okay. There you go, Deepfake. Don't say I never did anything for you. All right, so as I said, if you want to get in, why are you saying Topshot Yoda isn't? No, it's okay. If he wins, he just won't win. That's all. If you want to get in the Twitter community, which I sometimes will tell you if there's giveaways, I sometimes will just show you random things, but I don't actually post in there that often, just when it really matters. Then the link again is here. I'm going to post that link again. So if you want to get in, get in. Remember, to be eligible to win one of the packs in this race, you must have liked and subscribed to this show. Make sure that you have liked and subscribed in this show. Dustin, the reason I don't post in there a lot is because I don't want to make your notifications go crazy. That's why. Simping is a way of life. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink the calling people simps. I thought it was not a negative term, and I've understood that it is. So here we go, guys. Let's see who is going to win. You want the first, the second, the third, or the last place in the race. On your mark, get set, go. We have Sinan, friend of the show, in first place. Sinan, who traded in his Tyler Hero rare to the locker room ever so famously. We have Jericho in front with his little king's crown. Drew NFT who has won one of these in the past. Ahad, we have 3DH. Superluminal has won in the past, I believe. Osman Dembele Brand
they're
account.
zooming. Oh,
Brand account. Never seen that before. Andrew Novelli is now in the lead by a solid width of a duck's head, I would say. Maybe a full duck's.
He's paddling.
He's a full duck ahead. But Stan Loves is coming up quick with his Miami Heat fandom. That would be such a shame if Stan Loves were to win.
No.
Stan Loves hits a little bit of quicksand. We the People is now catching up. He is in first place. Strictly 3 Sports is in second, and it looks like Drew NFT may have been in third. That would be oh wow, Drew NFT.
Don't say he never did anything for you. Holy cow!
Wow, deep fake. I throw him in at the last second, and he gets it. So We the People, Drew NFT, and deep fake. I need all your Top Shot names. And then last place is Colin Box Breaks. Of course, his name is Colin Box Breaks. And I need your names. So let's look again. I need Colin Box Breaks. I need your Top Shot name. And whoopsie daisy. I need Drew NFT, We the People, and Deep Fake. So Box, congratulations. Get your usernames in there. And Spork, I know you've been a trooper to get here and try to win one of these packs. I know you're pregnant. We'll try to get you in there next time. So Drew NFTV is one. Drew NFTV is one. We have, where's We the People? We the People and Deep Fake. I need your Top Shot names. What else? What else do you have for me, Patrick, before we call this a wrap on today's show?
Can we talk about something other than Top Shot real quick?
Yeah, go ahead while I wait for these names. Go ahead.
All right, so we got Goblin Town is at 0.7 ETH right now.
That's
as
insane.
We speak.
That's
I tried
insane.
to tell you at 0.2, right when it was straddling under.
I know. Actually, I didn't see it at 0.2. I woke up and it was already 0.4.
Oh, yeah. So I first seen it. I heard about it. I've actually been hearing these Goblin Town rumors for a long time now. It's been.
But what is your play though? Are you going to round trip it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna round trip it. I gotta do the long term hold on this. I could do an easy flip for 0.7. Then what the hell do I buy with 0.7?
Right.
You know, or it would just be holding it.
But what about if and when they say that Yuga has nothing to do with this project? That's going to drop like a rock.
It may, but what happens if they do? Because right now there's nothing. So if they say yes, then what happens? Or if they're saying,
it's a gamble. It's a gamble.
In that slide deck leaked a long time ago of Yuga Labs, and they were talking about goblins and Goblin Town, and it was a certain percentage of their income that year. So they dropped the free project, to alpha groups, got them all the eggs and stuff, free mint. Now it's worth this. But yeah, the Goblin Town rumors have been for a long time. And as soon as I seen the project at around 0.07 is when I knew it was that one. But I wasn't too sure if it was fake or not, because I've bought in fake projects before to where they just delete and then the real project comes up next. I remember the first one that happened to me was Only Punks. When Only Punks dropped, it was like pixelated naked girls that look like CryptoPunks. So yeah, and I bought the fake Only Punks. So I had 2 or 3 NFTs. It was pumping and everything. And then all of a sudden I check my account. I don't have my 2 or 3 NFTs anymore. Like, where'd they go? I realized I bought the fake Only Punk. So I thought it was for a little bit. Finally find out because their Twitter didn't blow up. They didn't have a Discord. There was nothing official. You had to know to know. It was one of those. And so then, yeah, I got in a little early. And honestly, I waited too long on it.
Yep. Well, I mean, to me, it's a pure speculation play. I mean, it could, hopefully it works out in your favor.
Other than the goblins, I've actually been looking elsewhere other than Topshot for the first time. I'm actually opening my eyes because the TSS thing, I'm a little confused. Who knows? We don't even know what it means yet. There hasn't been a pack drop that's even proved what TSS stands for. If you have 200,000, does that mean you could get a common drop now? Or does that mean that you get unlimited entries to a holo? Or what does that mean? We don't know yet.
Well, it's like I said earlier, if you were watching, which is that the other problem is that almost everyone has that boost. Like, I know we don't all have the same boost, but almost everyone who is a stan of NBA Top Shot probably got here earlier and all have that boost. So like, your ranking overall may have gone down. Mine
Mhm.
went down.
Could I take over the screen real quick?
Go ahead.
All right.
By the way, Colin Box, I saw you say thank you, but I don't think I saw your username. So please get that in there.
So
There
can you
you
see the
are.
screen? So this is what I've been doing lately. You see the banner. It's all about the people, my people. But here it is. So I bought the Goblin at 2.2. I love this Goblin, man. He's something special. But yeah, it's not verified. When you go to it, it's like arg, and then the spaces was hilarious. But let me get back to this point. Is I've been dabbling in other stuff. I'm taking a chance on the NBA Association. I know it sounds funny, but if you really look at it, this is brought to you by the NBA. This isn't licensed by the NBA by Dapper Labs. This is kind of what I thought Topshot was when I first bought into it. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was the NBA releasing their cryptocurrency and all this stuff, but it was a secondary or third party kind of selling it. It's not them. It's not the source. This feels like the source. So what I did is recently I've been scooping rookie cards. Because if you think about it, not all the rookies are in there. You're not going to get Cade Cunningham's rookie card in the first year of association because he wasn't in the playoffs. Maybe next season when they release some packs and stuff. But by then, Cade's not a rookie anymore, so they'll never exist. So right now I'm kind of targeting some rookies. Jalen Johnson, Trey Murphy, Zaire Williams, Bones Highland, Herb Jones, Cam Thomas. And some of them even have some traits that they unlocked during the playoffs, which I think is pretty cool, which will hopefully stand the test of time. And also, I bought some non-fungible heroes. And what they do, and this is what I want to kind of allude to, is they have sets and all this other stuff where you think on Top Shot, well, when you hold these heroes, you have to, hero, a villain, and then these are called, I think, gods. And then they have another project called Boring Bananas that you could also farm this coin on, and it's called Lore. So my spiel here is basically I bought these to farm this coin to eventually pay myself back for buying these things, and then you could also, sell out or do whatever you want. But with basketball, I want to hold them long term, but this is teaching me about yield farming and everything else, and I think it's a cheap entry point, a cheaper project to try this out on. I can't afford crypto frogs or whatever, toads and all these other wolf gangs and all that. That it went by me. The price got too fast and too high. I couldn't play the game. I found something that I could, and I'm trying it out because I want to see what I am missing. Why are these other projects pumping so much and Top Shot's in the dust? And I'm standing there like, Top Shot's the coolest thing ever. I love basketball. This is awesome. What's clicking in other people's heads that's not clicking in mine, or why I'm such a Top Shot maxi up until about like this week or 2 weeks ago is when I've literally bought this whole thing.
Well, I think, a big part of this kind of thing is about demand, right? It always comes down to demand. And I think that if Top Shot properly kept their supply more scarce, people would still be talking about Top Shot. But because
Mike
Top Shot,
and maybe buy this.
What's that? A couch?
A couch. He brought somebody on his show that was, the CEO of this project. They rugged it immediately, and it was a waste of money. So that's going in my campaign against Tony.
All right. But anyway, it all comes down to supply and demand. I like, and I think that for you to be getting some experience with some of these cheaper NFT projects, if there's enough demand for said coin and said project, and people continue to show demand and continue to want to buy in, then it'll be healthy. And if it doesn't, then it'll drop off the face of the earth. Like that's what happens with all this kind of stuff. So like, there's nothing wrong with like making a small bet and seeing how it goes in terms of those tokenomic type NFTs. I think it's good that you're learning with that.
Yeah, but never had any experience with it before.
Right. But sometimes the money only goes, for the most part, to the higher price stuff. The same way when a cryptocurrency is super expensive, everyone all of a sudden wants to buy it. And when it's super cheap because it's dropped, no one wants to buy it. It's like the same thing. It's all about the demand, which which dictates how well or how poorly that token will perform. And in terms of, I was just going to say, and in terms of NBA NX NFT, I just think that's it's a speculative play. I think as long as you're not putting too much in there, you're not spending too much on those, then I think it's okay. But just to realize that there is also a decent chance that next series it doesn't even exist. Like I think
True.
that.
But
So
I've
as long
talked
as
to
you
somebody
realize
with the project, and they said that it is going to go beyond this season.
that. All
So
right.
that I finally tapped into somebody who works there, and they were like, "Yeah, this is long term. This is 100-year project." And
Oh God, not again.
so also I went and I had some extra ETH and stuff. I was feeling a little silly, and I went back on CryptoKitties and I bought some CryptoKitties. I went on CryptoKitties.com. You could try to buy them on OpenSea, but it actually reroutes you to the site, and you have to buy it from the source. So I go on CryptoKitties.com. I learn a lot of things, and when you click certain buttons on CryptoKitties.com, or when something is minting, it makes noises. And I thought how Topshot could maybe try to integrate that type of cool stuff. There's nothing that's really been innovated. Let's say when you buy a moment and it goes green, you're waiting for it to buffer and everything. Goes green, it makes a swish sound. And then if it doesn't, maybe it makes a little buzzer sound, or when you hit search in the marketplace, it does some little sneaker squeaking or something like that. Like sounds like you're on, people running on a court. There's ways they could integrate some cool things. I seen what CryptoKitties was on. There was some cool stuff they tapped into, and if they could translate it. But yeah, like this gives me a certain amount of lore per week, and then also this banana project is their first NFT project before they came out with this non-fungible one. And instead of rugging it and ditching it, they're letting the old holders still farm lore on their new project, and they're trying to translate it and bring it along. It's at a little bit of a lesser rate, but it's also like a cheaper project. I thought that was cool, so I tried to buy like another project to, I don't know. I'm just trying things. I bought a couple pirates because Crypto Poppy's there, and he made a whole bunch of money, so why not trust him? And then
Yeah.
this Gloomy City, I remember I had like an alien boy or something, and then I was told this was going to be the metaverse for it, so I bought a crib and I bought some silly string, and it hasn't been selling. I got both of these listed, but I don't know, they're not going. But yeah,
Well, I mean that's the thing, and just like Top Shot, there's so much supply. There's so many NFT projects that you kind of have to get lucky enough that enough people decide that this is the right thing, and then that bubble may last for a long time, but it also may pop. And like we've seen that a lot of projects have gotten hurt as of late. But I think the game is having a few long plays, having a few flip plays, and just seeing where you go from there. I mean, some people just want to round trip everything. I'm more of a round tripper personally.
yeah.
So it all
Me too. Remember,
depends.
I was begging you to sell your Crypto Kitty, or not Crypto Kitty, your cool cat.
I
And when
know.
it was past 10 ETH, and I'm like, bro, sell that. You could have like 30 G. And that's when ETH was high too. ETH was like
I know.
damn near 4 Gs or something. So I was like, bro, like, yo, sell that shit. Like you could put all that in Top Shot. You could be
Yeah,
doing some
right. Then it
great
would have lost
things.
half
know.
its value.
I know.
Mike loves NBA NFT.
And that
Mike,
was my problem before, is I would have did anything to just put money back in the Top Shot. And I don't know if I have that same
oh
mindset
man,
anymore.
Omer's just trying to shit on me. Omer, I gotta make you pay for those comments. We need 1,000 subscribers, so Omer has to pay for these comments, and then he's gonna try to pay like $1, and I'm like, sorry, if you want to shit on Paul Pierce, you're gonna have to pay at least $34. That's just how it works.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, that's the truth. That pack drip was one of Paul Pierce's biggest fans, and when the Celtics got rid of him for the big Brooklyn Nets trade, Pack Drip stopped being a Celtics fan. That's the reason why Pack Drip is a Bucks fan, because they traded Paul Pierce.
I got a Greek friend. We watched the draft together, and he was number 34. It like transitioned perfectly. I said he's leaving the Celtics. I can't root for Brooklyn. What do I look like? And I don't trust Ainge anymore, and that's how it goes,
And meanwhile, the starting lineup for the Celtics were Danny Ainge draft pick, so Danny Ainge didn't do
But
too
Ainge
badly.
is out now, though.
I know he's out now. He's over there in like Utah or something with the Mormons.
He's over in Utah.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're just about at time. We're like past the 2-hour mark. We gave away 15 packs. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe so that Omer Eats has to pay to diss the Celtics, because until we get to 1,000, Omer Eats can say whatever he wants and not have to pay a single dollar, and we just can't let that happen. So I guess that's it, guys. I mean, I'm sure there's more things to say. I hope we see some updates from Dapper this week about just ways to reward the many people that are making like emotional exits, and plenty of people who are not making emotional tweets and are still exiting, and plenty of people who are just holding but feel really deeply wronged. Because I think that is probably the greater majority of people on Topshot right now. I don't think there's a lot of people on Topshot right now who feel really happy about this Topshot score, other than the people who got into Topshot really early and are on the top of every single leaderboard. But even those people were probably in every single pack queue anyways. So it's really just that they're happy that they're now at the top of every leaderboard. So anyhow, if you have not subbed, please sub. If you haven't liked, lick that like, smash that sub.
Smash that like box right there. Make
Yes.
sure you do it for Tandy.
Smash that like box. Smash that sub box so that we can make Omer eat.
I got one last thing.
Go ahead.
Is the Topshot, we've heard about the convention, you know, and about Summer League and everything. I'm very concerned about it. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, are planning to go early because last year Topshot was there early. A lot of Topshot collectors were all meeting up and stuff. It's very public. It's been very public for a long time. And I pray and I hope that they would have the sense to make sure that they are in there in the beginning. Because Jacob has said it in the past. The only reason why you go to Summer League really is to go in the first weekend because you see the Star Lottery rookie, you know, the top picks. If you don't go in that first weekend, you're not seeing them. So the best time to be there, if they want to show off Chet Holmgren and Jabari Smith and Paulo Branchero and all the other lottery picks, if they really want a presence and they want to get pictures and they want rookies that are going to, you know, vouch for Topshot, let's say in between their games or on their day off or whatever in the Summer League, they come and do a little sit down at a Topshot. I don't know. They're probably not going to do a kiosk or something, but who knows what they could do behind the scenes with them. And I think if you're going at the end of the week for the championship, it might not be the best time for content, player selection, and everything else. And also, they will be missing the crowd. The crowd is coming in the beginning. That's what they want. Unless they want to distance themselves from this community and they just feel like they could turn over a new one and find new people.
I mean, that would be a terrible, terrible idea. I mean,
everyone is planning early. So I heard the Ides of March and the 15th number and all this stuff. The 15th to the 17th would be the last weekend. That's what Janie tweeted, the Ides of something. And if it wasn't the death of Julius Caesar.
Hold on. Can I stop you for a second?
Which ironically, Alan comes on, which he's the creator of this whole thing. And the day before, she tweets the death of Alan. It's whatever. And
hold on. No. We can't be trying to figure out our hotel plans by cryptic Ides of March tweets.
Ides of March tweets, and she's like, the date, not the meaning. And it's like, all right, well, our brand's Julius Caesar just spoke the very next day.
This is literally the craziest shit I've ever heard. It's just so stupid.
Yo, I don't know what it was. Like,
they
were offering him to the slaughter, and I think Alan knocked it out the park. I think he has it together. I think he maybe has some different perspectives and maybe sees the game differently than we have all along. But I think he's very composed and he knows what is this way for a specific reason. He's concise. I like Alan.
All right.
But anyway, like I was saying, if she's saying the 15th, talking about a number, June 15th isn't NFT NYC because it's like the 19th to the 23rd. So you're not talking about that. What are you now talking about that's about 2 months away that could be on a 15th, July 15th Summer League?
Listen, there's no cryptic puzzles to be figuring out right now. This is supposed to be a Topshot event. It's not like if you can solve the puzzle, you get to go to Las Vegas. They just need to tell us probably this week, I would say, sometime before the next 2 weeks, so that people can have a solid month to plan ahead. Otherwise, it's just like sort of negligent in terms of giving people a chance to like not overpay for things.
I gave people 4 months notice on the NFT All-Star game. I contacted people in the beginning of November for February 12th. And it was even on the time was concise. Be here at this specific time on February 12th. And everything was booked. Jerseys were made. Everything was ready for the people. The after dinner was figured out. Everything was done. And I feel like I did it by myself. with
No, you
my
did.
own with my own budget out of my own pockets.
You did. You absolutely crushed it. And when you do it again, you should definitely, hopefully, work closer with Dapper because they're handing out Dapper to people who
Now
get
they
involved.
are.
Right. Before they may not have. But
I was a kook until I proved it could happen.
Yep. Absolutely. And you deserve to get that support. So yeah, hopefully we get something on that this week. Hopefully we get something for all these people that got burned by Topshot score this week. There's still plenty of really good playoff basketball happening. It's a shame that the vibes on Topshot are bad during the playoffs, just like they were last year. It's a shame. The new packs are fun. I mean, they're good. They're decent value. So anyhow, that's where we're at this week. We're going to see what happens this next week. We'll be here again next Sunday. So the people who came here for the free packs, listen, who knows? Maybe I'll have rare packs to give away next week. Maybe I'll have legendaries. You don't know. But anybody who gets these packs, if you do happen to open a rare or a legendary, please share with us. We want to see that. And I think that's it. Keep licking the likes. Keep licking the like box and the sub box. Make sure you lick that sub box. And also, I think just because we're probably gonna have to change this video because apparently simps is a derogatory term. So we'll play the simps video and then we'll play our outro video. Let's do a simps video and then we'll say our goodbyes.
So, jetzt rein. Wer hat gerade Lust auf ein Eis? Eis im Chat. Und wer hat...
Trust the process. We're so early and we're gonna make it. So on behalf of Pack Drip, I am the Tandy Man. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you again next week and throughout the week on Twitter. Pack Drip, any last words?
Nope. I'm all spoke out. I'm out of words. You emptied me out.
Hold on, we have a couple more video requests. Chris, I need to get the wrestling videos over on this stream. I don't have them on this stream, but we're gonna give
new skits. If you're gonna buy some extra time, maybe I found some new words.
All right. Well, you DM me some new words, and I'll make some new ones.
All right.
But we're gonna give a little one last shit. And we're gonna do. This is how a lot of people feel after the Topshot score updates.
I don't know what went into that process. I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
And we have a request for another 9 Lives Lounge look in. All right. And with that, it's bedtime for me. Come back next week. I'm sure we'll have other giveaways for those who didn't win anything this time. And I appreciate you all. Let's all keep the vibes, be it positive, be it negative, but we all vibe out together. That's what we do. And sorry, I get another request here. David, this is the last one because this is true. We do love the community. He wants to see the group dance. We love the community. And then that'll be it.
We love the community.
All right, guys. Thank you all. Until the next one, take care. Stay safe. Enjoy the NBA playoffs. Let's go Celtics. Bye.
Static selected.